If you are new to the betting industry, then it is easy to feel overwhelmed by the number of risks and losses that come along with gambling. However, there is a widespread tool that can help control your losses, and it is referred to as permutation betting, which is significantly different from accumulation betting. Webster's dictionary defines the word permutation as an ordered arrangement of a set of objects. Permutation in betting is the different betting options that you can create from an initial group of selections. The larger the group of samples, the more potential combinations available to you. If you are still confused as to how this works, this explanation of the permutations may help break down the deadlock perfectly. One of the most vital factors is that, unlike other forms of gambling, you don't have to get all of your picks right to get paid. Permutation betting, a beginner's guide. There are certain things to bear in mind when trying out the permutation option in betting. Such as the significant difference between permutation and accumulator betting is the criteria for getting returns. Multiple bets, usually referred to as accumulation bets, consist of different selections. To win from the options in your selection, all choices have to be correct. Permutation betting, on the other hand, allows you to spread your stake across different combinations. Thus, even if some of your decisions are wrong, you can still get a return on your investment. With permutation betting, you can increase your odds of winning by wagering on many different possibilities at once by substituting the potential profits you are supposed to win. As a result, you may reap most of the benefits of accumulators and multiples while avoiding the risk of losing your entire position if one of your options fails to perform as expected on the betting board. A perfect example to illustrate this betting option is to imagine you are presented with 4 choices A, B, C, and D. If you want, you might use an accumulator on all 4 of the choices, which would require you to be correct on all selections. On the other hand, you might bet on all of the possible doubles as well as the distinct trebles, A and B, B and C, C and D, and so on. If you opt for A, B, and C or B, C, and D, etc., this is called a straight bet. To get a return in this circumstance, you need to get 2 of your bets right because, at the absolute least, you would win one of your doubles. Permutation betting is primarily intended to lessen the risk of making bets on many different options simultaneously. Using a simple group of 2 selections. Boston vs. Charlton 1.85. Leeds vs. Liverpool 1.40. It would be profitable to back both plays with a home win. If you back both games with a stake of $30 and both team selections were correct, that can amount to a profit of $47, totaling $77 with the stake amount. The safer option would be to back both games using the permutation betting, placing 3 wagers, and you would use the same risk and the same $10 for each bet. If all 3 stakes are correct, your total profit would be $28, which is less, but not all 3 bets have to win to get a return. In conclusion, the number of mathematical calculations needed to predict your potential winnings in this combination entirely could be complicated. This is why some sites have their permutation calculator, or the bookie can handle such for you. Still, the profit expected from an accumulator wager would be way higher than the profit from a combination wager. When you play combination, you will be exchanging a reduction in risks for decreased profit. Instead, you can spread your stakes and bets however you choose. With a great understanding of permutation betting, you would realize that all your selections do not need to be correct before hitting a win, unlike in accumulation betting.